Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to Howie Blog. So today we're going to talk about the 4K Donnie Darko set by Arrow Video. So I just finally rewatched this. I haven't seen the director's cut. I'll eventually watch it, but so I did watch the theatrical one. I read most of the book. So just to show you guys what the release looks like. The cover is like that. Looks really awesome. The spine is amazing. And my favorite part is the Bunny Man skull. So that's what the hardback cover looks like for the limited edition. And we have a poster here. I'm not gonna pull it out, but it's of this. So whenever I can get some frames, I'll probably hang it up. But my favorite part of this release is the hardback book that comes with this. I did read the interview, most of it, with Richard Kelly, the director, and it was really weird. So this is what the book looks like. You can kind of see there are over 100 pages of writings and essays in this. I read 2 of the essays and I read about half the interview with Richard Kelly. It was very interesting. I liked it, but here's the actual movie case. I did not flip it around to the original just because I think I want to keep everything consistent. But I do have the little, I guess, release announcements for Sailor Suit and Machine Gun. And then it has a little advertisement for the streaming service, which I don't know if I'll ever get, but it does come with some art cards, which I always forget that Arrow does this, but there's that. All of them hanging out, watching Evil Dead. Here's this one of Donnie Darko carrying his girlfriend. The next one is the amazing Drew Barrymore. I think this was shortly after Freddie got fingered, so it's good to see her getting her due attention. And then, I guess, super religious woman, mother, prep talking the cheerleading team. And then our favorite, looks just like the bunny from The Shining. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that's all the physical stuff. It does come with 2 discs. One disc is the director's cut. The other one is the theatrical. So both are 4K discs, none are Blu-ray. So I did not see any issues with the disc. So I did get a replacement disc. So for those who got replacement discs, it works. So that's good. The movie itself, I still love it. I mean, I still don't know really what's going on in the movie. I'm a big fan of Jake Gyllenhaal. I love I guess, all the behind the scenes stuff. Because in the essay book, the director talks about his influences and how he used a lot of Stephen King, like It. Just all those movies, all of those books. I can't really remember specifically which ones he said, but It and Stephen King, E.T., The Burbs especially was a heavy influence for this movie. He grew up on David Lynch, which I was shocked about, but it also makes sense. But I don't really want to summarize the story because it's really hard to, but my understanding of the plot is that Donnie Darko was supposed to die in his bed that night early in the movie when the jet plane engine falls through the ceiling into his bedroom. And because his weird schizophrenia friend, who he imagines brought him out of the house just in time, he broke the universe. And so the entire movie is him trying to make things right by killing, Patrick Swayze, who plays like a child porn, like, shitty person, who he floods the school, which was which allowed the school people to be saved. There's a lot of like stuff that he does that's like for the greater good. And then we get a countdown by Frank, the bunny man, who says that the apocalypse is coming in 28 days. So he's doing as much as he can, but it's all for naught. I mean, he starts studying time travel and wormholes and just all that. And so he, from my understanding, he purposely kills himself by sending a portal through the wormhole and kills himself and kind of just goes to sleep. Because at one point of the movie, the mom is being asked to lead the dance squad to New York, and it's obvious she's not gonna go. And then like in a couple scenes, she's just in New York. So I have a feeling that he pushed her to do it. Donnie Darko did, so that they could get on the plane and go through a very specific airplane that would send them through the wormhole that was forming above the town, that would leave them back in time, and they would hit turbulence, the engine would fall off and destroy him, thus writing the universe. That's my understanding of the movie. If you haven't seen it already, I mean, you know what this movie is about. It's so parodied and like so many things, like The Simpsons or Family Guy. South Park, I believe, did a whole episode on it, but that's my understanding of the plot. There's a really funny foreword by Jake Gyllenhaal. It opens with him saying like, "What is this movie about? I don't know." I'll try and pull it out here. Yeah, so you have this by Jake Gyllenhaal back in 2003, I believe. Yeah, so he kind of talks about people's understandings of the movie, because he doesn't know, and he's very forward with that. He says it's something that's very important when exploring film, is discussing interpretations and just kind of feelings about films and what people take out of film. So I really like this release. It's really just amazing, and I still love the movie. I think I loved it even more because last time I watched this I was like 12. I didn't really understand all the teenage stuff going on during the movie, where Donnie Darko is struggling with mental illness and he's witnessing bullying, and I remember I was that 12-year-old who was like, "Oh, just fight back." But there's so much more happening when it comes to bullying, and so there's a lot of great reflections of like high school in this movie. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I've talked about the casting. Jake Gyllenhaal is amazing. His real life sister Maggie Gyllenhaal plays his sister in the movie, and she's hilarious. I think at one point she says, "Go suck a fuck," and she's like, and Jake Gyllenhaal is like, "How do you even do that?" And she's like, "Oh, I'll tell you." And he's like, "Good, tell me." And then the little sister of them both, she's like 8 or 9. She's like, "What's this?" Or says like it's like something. It's like, "How do you suck a fuck?" or something like that. And it's like really hilarious, and the scene ends because the dad laughs and the mom gets pissed about that. But the therapist is really good. I don't remember who she is. I think I've seen her before, but I don't know. But that's it. That's Donnie Darko on 4K limited edition by Era Video. Really quality release. I think it's out of print now. It was out of print a few months ago, like shortly after it came out. And then during the Arrow sale, Diabolic found just a couple more copies, so I was able to secure a copy. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a good day.